Yo, what's going on there, everybody? I just want to hop in here and have a conversation with you real quick. I'm actually on break at my part-time job, and I just want to get on here and have a message for anybody willing to listen, or anybody that feel like they need a message or happen to come across this video. I just want to let you know that you're not alone, and that 99% of people are failing at something. You know what I'm saying? Nobody has it figured out, and I'm talking about life. It's hard for a lot of people right now. Majority of people are struggling. And when I mean struggling, financially, that's a big part of it, but in other areas also. 99% of people are paying, or rather living check to check. I would say that. 99% of people are living check to check. I mean, we're struggling right now, and it's easy. You can look around and see it. I think the main thing that gets most people down and depressed is that we're comparing our day-to-day lives with what we see on social media, or what we see having a snippet in somebody else's lives. And what we kind of fail to realize is the people that you're looking up to, or the people that you're following, they all have their own problems. Everybody got their own problems. Nobody has it figured out. You know what I'm saying? Even the rich don't have it figured out. But for the majority, for most of us watching this video, including myself, we do not have this shit figured out. So don't let the pressures of the world, the pressures of feeling like you're left behind, or feeling like you're not caught up on anything, FOMO, fear of missing out. A lot of these things are self-inflicted. We causing a lot of harm to ourselves comparing when you have your own problems. We all got issues, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff happens that we can't control, a lot of stuff that we can't control. And it's up to you to figure out the controllables. It's testament to our patience. It's really God just testing you, you know what I'm saying? Really trying to see where he could take you. A lot of these situations are coming into your life for a reason. You're dealing with what you're dealing with for a reason. And most of it is because you have something greater in your future. And in order to attain and to receive what's to come, you have to be able to go through some dark times. It's life. You know what I'm saying? You got to go through some dark times. Me personally, you know what I'm saying? I had a rough childhood, but I won't really go into that right now. I'll just speak on what's recent, you know what I'm saying, what's within the last 2 years of my life. As a 30-year-old man, you know what I'm saying, I had to move back and live with my mom. You know what I'm saying? I had to move back in with my mom. The plan was for me to stay there for a couple months, save some bread, get my own spot. It didn't work out that way. You feel me? So I ended up having to stay for at least 8-9 months. Ended up moving. So I get a phone call that my step-pops, my mom's husband, ended up having to go do time for something that he did. Him having to go do time, that put my mom in a situation where all the finances kind of fell on her shoulders. Me personally, I'm still trying to figure out my situation, but now I have to drop everything that I had going on to go help my mom out. So I had some money saved up. It wasn't a lot of money. I had enough money to get saved up to go back and help relieve some pain for about 2 months, including what I already had bills of my own. You feel me? So I had to go back and drop everything that I was doing, everything I planned on doing, and go back and help her with bills. So I ended up moving back and having to stay a whole nother year, basically. Staying a whole nother year there, working, making sure I could help my mom catch up on bills, and all the money that I had saved up pretty much gone. You know what I'm saying? The money gone. It is what it is. And see, this is where you have to have your relationship set with God in, because God will send you places that, you know what I'm saying, you'll feel like you already have stuff planned out, and things sometimes don't go how you have planned, but they're all for a bigger purpose. You know what I'm saying? It's by the grace of God I had some money already saved up that I was able to go back in to help out. And see, my mom been there all my life, so she's worked 2 jobs damn near all my life. She pick up the phone, she called me for anything, I'm there. And sometimes things happen that's not according to your plan. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that you're going through right now might feel like punishment. I've been through enough to know that whatever I go through isn't punishment. It's just God building, you know what I'm saying, building strength within me so I can have that to carry on to the next thing that, you know what I'm saying, God has for me in my life. You have to have that same discernment. You have to have that same understanding to know that your current situation isn't your final destination. It's just a brief moment that you learn something in. You know what I'm saying? We've gotten so spoiled. We so attached to instant gratification that we don't understand direction. We don't understand that things happen for a reason. We've gotten so detached from God that we don't even understand that all these things that's happening is for our own benefit. Yes, I'm 33 years old. I had to move back in with my mom. That ain't stopped shit. You know what I'm saying? I, by the grace of God, continue to figure it out. You got to be willing to figure this stuff out, bro. You got to be willing to listen to that voice in your head. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all got to stop watching these scary movies too, or listening to some of these songs, because sometimes that voice in your head is not God. It might be a voice that's leading you to the wrong path, but you got to have that discernment. But you got to be willing to listen and to understand that this too shall pass, my boy or my girl, whoever listening. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be willing to take these lessons and package them up, put them in whatever category you got to, and be able to take from it whenever you need to. You know what I'm saying? These are strength builders. You better be able to go through a situation, notice it, understand what it is, therefore you won't have to do it again, or you know how to come up out that situation because you've been through it before. That's wisdom. It's wisdom. Stop being so attached to this world. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these things that we so distracted by, that's really to serve us no purpose. But yeah, here we are. Most people are struggling. You're not alone. I'm a testament to it. You know what I'm saying? My finance don't necessarily dictate how I move. You know what I'm saying? I dictate how I move. I don't do a lot of partying. I don't do a lot of social activities. I don't do a lot of hanging out with anybody, really. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a mission right now. So stop getting distracted by what people got going on. Stop being so quick to be judgmental on yourself and how you talk to yourself. Nobody has it figured out. You know what I'm saying? So over the past 3 years, I've just been listening, moving. You know what I'm saying? Hustling. I done started damn near 5 different businesses over the course of 3 years. 4 of them failed. I've learned 4 different experiences. I learned a lifelong lesson throughout those 3 years. I learned more failing those 4 businesses than I did maintaining 1 business. You know what I'm saying? So here I am now. I'm moving to my apartment next week. Still don't have all the answers, but I've listened enough to understand that these are life lessons and these are a part of the journey. I'm moving to my apartment next week. I still had the same mindset when I didn't have much, when I had to give all the money that I saved, when I had to just give it up. I had to give it up. I didn't have no attachment to this money. I ain't had no attachment to it. I'm a hustler. I'm gonna get it back. It ain't about the money. Stop making shit about the money. You gotta be a genuine person. You gotta do right by people in order to attract certain things in your life. So I've never been so attached to money that I can't see clearly. The vision was always there. I knew it was gonna happen for me. Most people, you know what I'm saying? Some people around me, I ain't gonna say most, some people around me wasn't willing to be patient with me. A lot of people not gonna be willing to be patient with you. It's okay. A lot of people, men or women, not gonna stick around while you on your building stage. And granted, they ain't supposed to. It's always love for the ones that do. You know what I'm saying? Those are the ones you keep in your life. But for the ones that hasn't, you know what I'm saying, they move accordingly and you adjust accordingly. You ain't gotta lose no love lost. It is what it is. But make sure you don't lose yourself on this journey. And I don't know if I'm talking in circles right now. Actually, I gotta go back in. Like I said, I'm on break. But I just wanted to leave that message for anybody watching, man, that you could be going through something right now and it's for a bigger reason. It's for a bigger reason that you may think it is. And a lot of us are privileged here in the US. There's so much thing going on in the other world that we let these petty things bother us when people are going through some of the most traumatic experiences that they may ever deal with. You know what I'm saying? We're blessed to be here. Let's make the most of it. You know what I'm saying? Let's be good people and remove yourself from people that just don't fit to be in your life, because they too gonna help you not. They not gonna be able to benefit you and help you see clearly, because you on a mission. You know what I'm saying? I have the most respect for people that's going through things right now and not giving up, seeing it through. If you gotta cry, go cry. If you gotta talk to somebody, go talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? But continue down that path of finding out your purpose, because that's what it is. Most people are struggling. They're just not going to admit it. So don't keep following these people who's who's only showing you their highlights of their lives. You know what I'm saying? Because behind closed doors, it's a disaster, but they're not going to admit it. So, yeah, man, I'm about to get back in and go to work. I feel like I was talking in circles, but if you got the message, if you understand some of that, it's for you. I hope it helps. But yeah, I'm about to start back vlogging soon. I just did another haircut video where I did a bald fade. It's not faded perfectly, but it's all right. You know what I'm saying? I got to go back and clean it up. But yeah, man, more videos coming soon. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Peace.